In today's video, I'm going to show you a top 10 of unusual, cool and just interesting games for your phone or tablet. And hi everyone, bros and sisters, as always my name's Light. Consider leaving a like and downloading any game from this list. Any comment that will stay without any like is going to be in the next episode. Make yourself comfortable, prepare some tea and let's get started. This game is an unusual Western-style shooter. Gameplay is really entertaining. You'll have to participate in one-on-one duels set up in the best traditions of movies about life in the Wild West. You'll need a perfect reaction and skill to momentarily build a tactic to defeat your enemies. Before the start of the game, you'll have several different characters to choose from, who have their own unique stats and fighting styles. Play as a headhunter, red Indian, criminal and marshal. Each duel takes place in a different location, where there are lots of landscape features and various items directly affecting the fight scenario. The duels themselves are really fast, dynamic and spontaneous. During the fight you should learn how to skillfully dodge the bullets and aim accurately at the most vulnerable enemy parts. As the game progresses, you can upgrade your weapon, improve your skills and gain new equipment for the character. Game features several choosable characters, ability to upgrade heroes and multiply gaming locations. This game provides you a huge world strength in its diversity. However, it's almost completely immersed in darkness, and you, with other heroes, are going to find out why. Before starting your adventure, you are going to choose a hero and a playable class. There are classic warriors, robbers, magicians, and more rare kinds such as necromancers and druids that have an ability to change their appearance during the gameplay. Then, you're immediately immersed into the new world, where you can start completing quests, eliminating various monsters, upgrading your character, getting new abilities, and gaining more powerful equipment. Game mechanics lets the player to control every single process of the game himself and participate in spectacular battles. There is almost no automatic processes in the game. Also, there are a lot of other details that create a unique atmosphere of a classic RPG, where you can craft items, upgrade your equipment and collect loot. By the way, most items, enemies and their abilities are randomly generated. Game features exciting battles with full control, interesting game plot, several playable classes, detailed and colorful graphics. You'll search for old junky cars and little by little turn them into great drift cars for competitions. There are plenty of details, parts, body kits, upgrades and much more other things how you can improve your vehicle, compete and win, because you'll need the prize money for further evolution of your yesterday's bunch of crap. There are two game modes, single player where you need to reach the finish with minimal time while getting drift points, and multiplayer where you'll have to compete with other players and challenge them, recommended for those of you who are interested in drifting. Number 7. Happy Wheels. It is a game with a lot of dark humor, where you will take control over a racer and make him finish the level. Main game feature is that you have to reach the final at any cost. You take a serious risk of breaking your bones, legs, however, you don't need to worry about it. And the participant himself doesn't seem to be bothered too. You'll have to choose one of the several most fearless people: consumer with a card, man in a vehicle, father with his son on a bike. More than 60 levels with unique landscape and hardcore obstacles. Mines, spikes and harpoons are waiting for you. It is a beautiful game representing itself as sandbox survival, where using high-tech equipment you'll live and develop on the mysterious planets. There is a lot of space for you, 5 planets with total area of 10 square kilometers. Try as hard as you can to survive. There are 3 main modes in the game. The easiest one sends you to the alien planet filled up with deadliest traps and enemies. Move around, collect resources, craft things and participate in bloodthirsty battles with local creatures. But don't forget about building the base, where your character will live, store all of his collected resources and sleep. There is a multiplayer too. You'll be able to switch between 5 completely different planets. Each of them will have random players, meet each other, trade resources that will come in handy in your difficult travel. This is a place where you definitely can enjoy the gameplay and relieve stress. You'll have a huge variety of abilities and experiments with game physics. Explode, collide, play with gravity. How to use features is only up to you. Gameplay: it is a sandbox where you can do whatever you want. This is a small area with settings and ability to place objects in front of you. Advanced area settings are gravitation change and time speed. In this sandbox you're able not to only use explosives but also grenade launchers. But of course we all know that nothing can make us happier than destroying some buildings with a lot of explosives. I promise you will love it. The game takes place after mysterious disappearing of Agent 47. You'll play the role of a group of great snipers called the Shadows. You'll fight against criminal gang responsible for a series of crimes all around the world. You'll be able to adjust your collection with different types of guns, open new abilities and missions, and also get some achievements. Wonderful graphics, huge variety of missions, complete freedom of actions, and much more will not leave indifferent anyone who is interested in good shooters. According to the plot, your main character is returning to notorious city Pripyat 40 years after the Chernobyl disaster. Find out every mystery of this forgotten place and save your beloved who is somewhere here. Big area which you have to explode, filled up with different types of anomalies, predators and mutated creatures that look like people but attack all living things. Search for usable resources in various places of the city, palaces, theaters and abandoned houses. Create and find new equipment because guns are the best friends in this deadly city. Good luck, you'll definitely need it. Number 2. Solar Smash. It is a simulator in which you can destroy a planet in different ways. On the side of the screen you'll have some buttons, each of them has its type of interplanetary attack, from the rockets straight to the black holes, visitors from enemy planets, lasers, sun radiation, collision with another planet, and so on. The idea is to attack planet to its complete destruction. At the bottom, there is a count of residents who inhabited the planet at the beginning, those who are still alive. This game is a good anti-stress. This game will be interesting not only for Batman series fans, but also for those who really like fightings. The plot is twisting around Arkham's mental hospital, where all Batman enemies are being healed. Crime is rampant, so there are no left beds in the hospital, and the government decides to build a special ghetto, a shelter for bandits, robbers and other criminals of the city. Main character will have to fight a crowd of mentally unstable murderers himself, but you are gonna help him, aren't you? And as always, here is a bonus game. You can already sign up for the pre-release, and when it comes out you'll be one of the first to play. Take your shoes and get ready to go to the basketball court. Looks pretty cool, so we are waiting. As always, my name's Light. Consider leaving a like and also you can watch other top 10s. Bye everyone.